Hi there, this is a CSS tutorial on a hattrick United block. It's a WordPress based block. At first I thought I would write a CSS tutorial, but it became obvious that it was way easier to make this little video tutorial about it, to show you how things work. It's way easier to understand things, I think, when you can see a mouse and pictures and things like that. So let's start. You see, I have this. This is my hattrick United block, and nowadays in almost every browser I use Chrome, but I know it also is in Firefox. I'm not sure if it's in Explorer, but I believe it is. If you right-click your mouse, hold your mouse somewhere on the screen, you right-click it, there comes this little box, and you choose Inspect Element. And then the last third of the screen, a box pops up, and you see when I run the mouse up and down here on the left, places turns blue, and that's where there are some CSS code. You see, the blue, the highlighted part down here is the wrapper, and the wrapper is the background. And then the real important part is this on the far right, where you find the CSS code. You see, I have them hold the mouse over a link here, and that's the background. That's the background. You see up here the horse shield and the writings over here. That's the background. And if you want to put that into your block too, well, you can click this part, and you see it was the CSS part 58, the wrapper. You find it, it's here, and you'll go over here and you will simply highlight it. You'll copy and go into CSS, edit CSS. You find it in appearance. First of all, dashboard, appearance, edit CSS, and you'll paste it. When you paste it, you put save style sheet, and you go back to your page, and then it's there. If you don't want to use my background, it's understandable. You'll just change everything in between here with your picture. That's how to use this great tool, actually. I will close it again. If you want to, this is my block, as I said, my hattrick United block, and if I want to change the color of the title, I'll set my mouse there and right click. This box comes up, inspect element, and it's highlighted with blue where I am. You see, when I move the mouse other places, other things turns blue. I move down here to the blue highlighted line, and it's shown up here that it's the title. I'll go on the far right to find out what is it that I need to copy. Well, you have two options. You can click here, or you can also highlight this part and just copy it. But I like to click this part. Well, and it's a link, a visited, color 000, that's black, and text decoration none. I will do like this. I'll copy it, go into my dashboard, appearance, edit CSS, paste it. If you see, it's actually, I have it right here. If I want to change the color to red, I have this color remembered in my head. And then I'll post the save style sheet, and once it's saved, it will look like this. Now it's red. You can also do this on the bike, almost January edit post. It normally it's gray, but I've made it black. And if you want to find out what that part is, you'll go to inspect element, and it's shown up there. You have the entry info, the whole thing. You'll click that and you'll go over. And in this particular situation, I would choose the default CSS. And you see here, there are this bracket, the star, single post, star, bracket. Sorry, not bracket. Backslash, star, single post, star, backslash. And then if you scroll down, you'll find a place where it ends. Normally, well, it seems it's not there, but since it's not there, well, then I would stop when every of these single posts are finished, and the end here at the 176, and it starts in the 164. Sorry, I have a cold, so if I'm a bit too noisy or something like that, it's because of that. Sorry. I would copy all this, copy it, go back to my edit CSS, click in, dashboard appearance, edit CSS, and paste it, save. Of course, I would change some things. The colors is what I want to change, so I would change the colors in it to something else than black. Now it's black, but I could make it red, and then I could put in the color code for red, and then save. Voila, you're there. So that's basically how you do it. And as you can see on my page, this pigment piece of paper kind of thing as the background. And if I want to find out what that is, I would also go to inspect element. And to be sure it's the right thing found, I will have to go up a bit. It seems like this is the part. And I have a content, and you see it's over here. And that's the part I would copy and paste it into my CSS. So this is basically how you do it. I have to say I'm no expert in CSS, if you haven't figured it out yet, but this great browser tool, by holding your mouse and right clicking inspect element, really helps out a lot to find out where and what to change. See, I have YouTube over here, and I bet it's something like the same you can do here. You have this this part, right click, inspect element, and it tells you something about it. Well, yeah, you see it's getting highlighted with blue here and above. You can see it's highlighted, and you go out on the right, and you want to find what all this is about. It's up here, and you'll simply highlight it. And if you had access to the CSS code on this YouTube page, you would be able to change this. I wanted the margin bottom to be different. I'll put in 10 to see the difference, etc., etc. It's it's really a great tool, and it's really simple. So go ahead and fool around with it. It's really not that difficult. So bye from here.